Women in the law are powerful.
Women in law are here to make a difference.
Women in law are creating really positive change.
Women are entering the legal profession in record numbers. We already outnumber the men graduating the courses in this country, and our representation continues to grow in the workplace.
It's much better than it was 30 years ago when I started as a legal practitioner. There were many occasions when I was the only woman at the table, and what I decided quite early was that I had to make a difference in every meeting.
Ada Evans was New South Wales' first female lawyer, despite being warned off by Sydney University's Dean of Law that she did not have the physique for law. Ada pressed on to become Australia's first woman graduate with a Bachelor of Laws in 1902. Unfortunately, on making that milestone, she faced another obstacle. Women still had no rights to practice. Victoria moved more quickly to open the door for women in 1903, allowing Grata Floss-Gregg the honour of being Australia's first practising female. When legislation finally caught up decades later in New South Wales, it was amateur mountain climber Mari Biles who became the first woman admitted as a solicitor in New South Wales. It was 1924.
I find that incredible that it was only 100 years ago that women were allowed to study law. I think women are just as smart and capable as men, and I can't believe that we only had that opportunity 100 years ago.
In the same year, Sybil Morrison became the first woman to be admitted to the New South Wales Bar. There were many female legal firsts after that. And as if to cap off the centenary of conquest, in 2017, Susan Kiefel was installed as Australia's first ever female Chief Justice of the High Court.
I just thought that was such a fantastic way to celebrate the 100-year anniversary. Wow, let's see how far we've come.
Every woman at whatever level or stage in her legal career is advancing the prospects for those of us coming through.
I feel incredibly proud of being a woman lawyer. I feel a great deal of responsibility as well to ensure that women who are coming through the ranks and progressing in their career have the opportunities that were available to me and for many of them even more. I think in particular probably as you sort of get to that stage of your career where there's an alignment between wanting to start a family and wanting to progress to partnership, there's significant demands and sacrifices, and it's a very difficult time to juggle the different priorities. But it's well worth making the effort and having a career and a family.
I think it's a question of talent and capacity. I don't think that's owned by gender. Men have a really important role. Make sure that women feel comfortable in the environment and respected for who they are. For years here, we've now had more than 50% of graduates coming into Gilbert and Tobin have been women.
I know we're starting to see more and more women in leadership positions, which is fantastic, but I still think there is some way to go for the legal profession as a whole.
This change, it has to start from somewhere. It can start slowly, but we're gunning for it harder and faster, and we're refusing to take no for an answer.
I think firms could be much more open and creative about part-time work.
I do see a brighter future for young women. The system is now going to work for them rather than against them.
I think that we have come a long way, but we still have a long way to go.
I would like to see the next 100 years based upon equality.
Women in law are diverse, and I can't wait to see more women of colour, queer women, Indigenous women, women with disabilities take leadership roles and really drive that change.
Women in law are here to speak, women in law are also here to stay.
Women in the law are raising the bar even higher.
Women in law are aspirational.
Women in law rock.